0-0 on the board. We're just saying, nope. We're just making it neutral. We're starting right back over.
Looks like we're trying to get something started. I guess, you know, a little bit of internet testing coming up from both of these players. Looks like the connection is a lot better now. But again, let's just see. It's going to be a little bit weird because of, you know, the score being reset, but already information gained from both of these players. So it's going to be very curious to see how that momentum is going to affect each other.
Nice catch there with the close C here. Just running up in the corner, starting off the damage streak. Vox dragging himself out to the corner. Nice punish with the close C here. Getting full meter burn combo, just ending it there because he got put into overheat. Ooh, tried to do a DP to him in the corner, but Vox doesn't fully pick up the combo, and we end it with a crouching C.
Yeah, Mr. definitely trying to force that game victory right at the end with that wake up DP. Thankfully was able to just kind of call out Hokuto on the stagger pressure, getting out that low C, or yeah, low B. So right now, Hokuto working really strong in this game 2-round start.
Just chain grab over and over, the 2 grabs in a row. We tried to do a DP, but that's gonna be a huge counter hit opportunity for Vox. Gonna do a full combo. This is easily gonna kill. Tied up round in 1-1. You gotta be very careful when you're trying to do that invincible DP versus grab.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with, again, how much it's clear that Hokuto is kind of adapting to Mischief's pace. He's trying to call out a throw attack, but thankfully he doesn't get too much of a punish. Now it's a matter of time of before Mischief can get his offense started, but so many counter hits.
Whoa, the grabs
just getting wrong so many times.
Yeah, the reverse DP luckily getting him out of the corner. Nice little jumping kicks there. Perfect block mix up. Tries to go for crouching jab, but it doesn't work out. Jumps over the level 1 super, but he performs it again immediately to get some counter damage.
The fact that he was able to recover just in time was super huge for Hokuto. You know, might as well just go for it. You have the extra bar, but now one clean touch will do it, and the cross-up B is good enough to take the new game 1 for Hokuto.
Yeah, the pure that dude was just literally just spamming it out at that point, just spamming quarter circle forward on that, just hoping to get that timing in just right for the punish of him just running up trying to get something in. Round number 2, Dongguan starting off strong, getting a few key pokes in, wild punish to get him off. Nice little throw tech there. Avoids the jumping in with a grab. King Dongguan's in the corner with grab, wild punish.
Yeah, and it's really rough with how much Hokuto is opening up Mischief with the grab. So now Mischief opting to try and go for a throw attack or a match option, but good clean combos. And it's just very unfortunate because it feels like Mischief is just trying to press way too much out of Hokuto's pressure, but it just keeps on guessing wrong on every single scenario.
Okay, we get a little bit of a few air hits in. No, not the DP. This is going to be a full counter hit situation from mid-screen. Driving him back with the full meter burn. Goes back in with the dash, not to get the damage, but to just close the distance, keeping him in the corner. Throwing in the grab here and there. We get a just defend on the free kicks. Nice low counter hit to finish it off. And Hokuto starting off strong in game number 2.
Absolutely, yeah. Finally finding the rhythm and the pace that he wants to be playing at in order to just keep Mischief locked down. Again, a lot of it is just the throw situation that just makes Mischief panic so much. You can see him trying to match out of options as well. And Hokuto even understanding, you know, when Mischief is going to try and go for the throw attack as an option. So see if Mischief can either, you know, get offense started early on the round start or just, you know, play a lot cleaner defense.
Nice little command run in order to close the distance. It's one of the characters in this game that actually does have a command run. A little bit of that chain interrupted. Nice DP punish coming out from Dongguan here. Getting full meter burn combo, not ending it with the meter burn DP. Nice counter hit in with the side switch. Learning a little bit more meter here. Getting the DP in order to finish it off. Not quite with the crouch hits. Hokuto responding with the DP.
This is the time if you want to let that DP rock. This would be a good time for the chip out, but Guard Crush, honestly, wouldn't mind it with how much closer Hokuto is to that chip out range.
It's just one pixelated hit. There we go. Invincible DP.
Yeah, Hokuto kind of need to think about, you know, that rev block as the option to negate the chip, but still trying to force that throw scenario, and Mr. said, nah, I'm a DP out.
Starting off round number 3, Hokuto trying to go in for the overhead mix-up on the standard chain. Ends up going for a regular throw. Nice little air dive kick here. Counter hit with the legs from Hwan. Nice side switch into the counter hit, using a little bit of meter here to get a bit of combo damage. Ending it with the DP into the special. Going for the level 1 super here, bringing him down to about 40%. Oh, there's another leg swing.
Yeah. Just throwing, surprisingly being a punish in that scenario, but oh my god, counter hit legs is gonna be quick pick up the mischief. One more interaction will do a good throw attack off Hokuto's side, but dive kick coming in clutch.
Dashing up here, tries to go for a grab wall punish on the down jab. Not gonna work out. Dongwon still has the life advantage here. He just needs to wait it out. Holy leg spike. Okay, the guard cancel fails, and the rest of the combo on that special hits. And Kim Dongwon, Mischief Waluigi, taking it 1-2, not going down without a fight.
Yeah, definitely clutching it out right at the last second. You know, lag be damned. You know, wins and win, and he definitely had the right idea going for the EX legs, trying to increase pressure, but Hokuto, unfortunately, with the failed guard cancel, gonna have to hold that one a little bit.
This little side switch. Punishes the side switch this time, reacts with immediate wild punish with the invincible DP. Nice green stuff to get a little bit of armor, creating some space. It followed up by the immediate run-up. You see Vox trying to counter pressure here, but it's not working out well. Nice little counter hit, invincible DP here. Whiffed grab into a wild punish. This is going to do a lot of damage to Kim in the corner. Oh, they'll be ending short with the grab.
Hokuto slowly evening this life lead up. Should be able to ensure to kill if he spends a meter, and yes, he does. Guarantee that round victory. Trying to look for that third game victory for the guaranteed set win.
Round 2. Starting off round number 2 in game number 4. See both players going for a little bit of airplay. Nice little low catch from there, using the light quarter circle forward B there. Oh, we're trying to do just defense in the air with the rapid kicks from Hwan, working out a little bit, blocking not all of the hits, but just a few. Counter pressure being applied from Box, getting King Kong Hwan out of there. That's a wild punish in the corner, off of a whip grab.
Yeah, Mischief is trying to call out the grab way too much, and Hokuto is understanding the amount of fear that he's put into Mischief, as that gives Hokuto the 3-1 guaranteed ELO victory. But now we got one final match to settle the set.
Yeah, for those of you who are unfamiliar, we are going to be playing out all 5 games of the best 3 out of 5. So we're just going to see if Mischief Waluigi here can save a little bit of his, a little bit more elo from being dropped. Nice green stuff with the counter off of the perfect guard in order to get that punish, pushing him back into the corner, pushing him further into the corner with the grab. Grab number 2 coming out, still keeping him there. Do we see invincible DP? No, we see a rising knee coming out from Box in order to seal the deal.
Yeah, a really strong knee to try and beat out that wake up mash. And Hokuto looking on fire right now, trying to make this victory even stronger. Let's see if Mischief can at least slow down the bleeding a little bit. Air rev flow is an insane call out for round start.
Yeah, we just see it. Oh, there's a DP counter hit there. Not the greatest of combos, but we make up for it in the end with the rev blow gauge revving up here, going at 86%. Now Vox is an overheat, but it's not going to matter because level 3 super coming out. That is probably going to kill.
Listen well.
Absolutely, with barely 30% to Mischief's name. This is going to be game, set, and match for Hokuto as he ends out our first set of the night with a 4-1 victory. I will say, this man has a lot of characters in his pocket, so I am not terribly surprised to see the Gato. I have dealt with it myself personally. I don't want to be on the other side of that Gato.
Starting off round number 1, we catch the air jump with Billy Kane with the reaching. Nice little air rev blow there, guaranteeing some damage if he decides to respond. Ooh, trying to get another anti-air attack with the meter burn, but we see Gato throwing out a grab, keeping him in the corner. No punish on the command grab. Both players using Rev Blow, but Gato using it second. This is going to result in some big damage in the corner.
Absolutely. And combos just keep going down, finally getting that fourth combo ender. But Coleon just still keeping the pressure just by existing right there. summerwithsai finally getting a couple of hits in, but a good jump in punish is going to let Coleon take the first round of this set.
Pulling out the Gato, a bit of a surprise for Billy Kane summerwithsai, but we continue to persevere. We've seen a little bit of the command rolls coming in for Gato, closing the space. Nice wild punish there, going for the full meter burn on the first hit into the combo, just putting Billy Kane into SPG. Nice invincible level 1 super coming out from there from Billy Kane. Nice whiff with the air with the DP, punishing with that Rev Blow to get a little bit of a 2 to 3 hit combo in, creating some space. Here comes the side switch, faking out the meter burn. We feint it. Billy Kane just now resorting to using that cane to control mid-screen, but Gato getting in with the wild punish, giving him out of Rev Blow range.
Absolutely, and Coleon finally tying up the life bar right now. Bit of good defense, but counter hit starter should be more than enough. Doesn't even need to spend bar, as Coleon is going to take the first game of this set.
Yeah, Gato just managed to stay in that range where Billy Kane really isn't that good unless he has that level 1 invincible super there. Starting off round number 2, we're trying to see Gato do that exact same thing, driving Billy into the corner. Meanwhile, he's using that cane of his to create some space. But the counter hit coming out with the mistiming of his response move. Okay, now in an SPG range using Rev Blow for a little bit of defense. Jumps over the Rev Blow, and with the side switch from Gato, with the driving him out of the corner into the mid-screen for combo, and we see a mini combo in order to have immediate response. Pixel of health left, counter hit to end it.
Absolutely. And I'm really liking how Coleon is kind of playing in the zone where summerwithsai can't really press that far C button for free. Otherwise, he's kind of forced at risk of being hit with that counter hit stutter. So you see summerwithsai trying to play around with 5A instead, but an unfortunate whiff allows Coleon to take a very big starter.
Getting back into SPG range. Nice Rev Blow because we painted out the first meter burn move. We get a chance to respond here. Counter hit with the air-to-air attack. We see Gato jumping in here, blocking it. Good defense coming up from both players right now. Nice guaranteed punish with the Rev Blow, staying in that health range. But now Gato responds in kind with the DP.
With that stance cancel, but unfortunately Coleon is going to be an overheat. summerwithsai trying to go for this guard break, but a level 1 super not quite connecting all the hits, so Coleon's going to still have to work a little bit harder to get this round. But oh my god, big starter from summerwithsai.
Yeah, that punish with the, looks like a broken version of the DP there to cancel the animation. We ending it with a air super here to get a little bit of damage. Gato still in over here, tries to go for the grab, but he responds in kind, but it's a jump back into the far-reaching cane move. That is going to be round number 1 going to summerwithsai. Starting off round number 2, we see trying to close the space immediately, driving Kane back into the corner, just controlling that same space.
Yeah, summerwithsai really awkward as he's just kind of been holding back on round start immediately, and it's just kind of letting Coleon take advantage of the corner very freely. Big JDs off of the 2-1-4 A, but yeah, Coleon does not care right now. Big combo doesn't go for the red line here, considering his rev is low, but wow, big counter hit started coming out from the Cyber.
That Rev Blow into while he was in the corner was a big risk, and he decided to have it pay off because Gato just responds with just the normal move, not the Rev Blow, because he's out of health range of it. But now we see Kane getting immediately driven back to that corner after he gains a life advantage. Nice Rev Blow to counter the counter hit here. Nice Rev Blow for another punish, leaving him on a shrivel of health here with the jump back, trying to get some moves in here. Tries to do the Rev Blow again, but he sees it coming after a third time. Now he gets another counter hit after the late hit, and now it's tied. Now actually Gato taking it at the end, my bad, at game number 2.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that Coleon, I'm not sure if you can cancel 5A into the side dodge attack. That would be a great way to kind of get Summer to stop spamming that rev blow whenever he's in SPG. Because something that's been catching Coleon a lot while he's on offense.
See Kane trying to get out of the corner a little bit, but Gato immediately closing that gap. Kane using the rev blow, but not much enough because he doesn't see the jump attack coming in. He tried to use that anti-air in time, but it doesn't work out here. Trying to interrupt mid-stance change for Gato, responds with a full combo just to finish it off in the corner. Doesn't want to get interrupted anymore.
Yeah, and really liking the fact that Coleon was able to find, when he got a counter hit towards like earlier in the match, he was able to get a combo long enough to knock out Sai out of that SPG range. Again, it's been one of the biggest things that he's been struggling with recently, or lately. But another counter hit starter. Does he try to spend the bar? No, he's gonna let Summer stay in SPG, but Wake Up Super is gonna get blocked. There's gonna be a very... Hello?
He didn't get the full punish. He wasn't quick enough. He didn't select him. Either he wasn't fast enough for the close, or he just decided to do a move that wasn't quick enough. Regardless, Kane fighting for his life right now, controlling the mid-range, canceling the defend into a super. That's going to respond in kind with the super for the guaranteed punish. That's going to be a neck breaker into the Azuma drop in order to give Coleon game 3.
I'm just gonna say, there were so many ways that he could have ended it. I'm pretty sure he didn't even need to JD all of that. Still very stylish, as obviously he could have been, you know, doing that just to get extra rev meter to work with. You know, try to deny any potential overheat, garbage shenanigans. But wow, Coleon starting off very hot with this first combo, taking almost 50% outside health bar.
Trying to get another anti-air hit in with Kane, but unfortunately it does whiff at the early frame, throwing it out too early, ending the round. Gato throwing out the grab, starting off game number 2. We're gonna see if Kane can resist the temptation to just hold backwards into the corner.
Very simple combo to force Sai into that corner. Is able to get Coleon off him, but doesn't matter as Coleon jumps right back in. Bends at level 1, gets as much damage as possible, and more importantly, no SPG, no rev blow in sight.
Okay, Kane is on a pixel of health here, but it doesn't matter. Crouching jab, Coleon taking game number 4. We're going to see if Summer can get at least one game on the board for a little bit less elo loss here. Starting off game number 5, we are going to see Kane getting the first bits of damage in, blocking the air rev blow, but unfortunately not getting the guaranteed wild punish combo. Gato responding with the opportunity to get his own wild punish combo, driving Kane back into the corner, seeing the rev blow jump over, and that's going to die if he spends enough meter.
Gotta build that bar first, but unfortunately, the fourth combo limit is out of there. Doesn't matter. He's able to get the pickup on Summer's wake up, getting that next round uncontested, as Summerwithsai needs to just get something started.
We see a little bit of mid-range poke at the mid-screen, but Gato just responding with an immediate jump in, getting a few pokes into a full combo, just barely not being able to drive out Billy Kane out of the SPG range, but it doesn't matter. He responds in kind afterwards anyways with his own combo, driving him out of the corner, and that's going to do it.
With like how wacky a lot of his options are, especially the jump C and jump D. Very weird buttons to contest with, and it's very much a do you know how to deal with these moves or not? And if Snackcakes feels any sense of matchup unfamiliarity, he will be abusing those two buttons.
Salvatore starting it off with a few trades of hits in between. Nice little run-up slide. Wild punish coming out from Ronaldo, getting that jump in wild punish. Here's the mix-up with the soccer ball, electing to go for the low into high, blocking it with the rev blow coming up from Salvatore. Trying to go for SPG here. Side switch coming out from Salvatore, not quite enough to get him out of SPG range. Rev blow coming out, wild punish with the DP after the rev blow. We're going for a levitate, trying to go for an air move here. Nice grab punish coming out from Salvatore, getting him out of SPG range. Setting up a soccer ball, fails to kick it. We've seen the setup here. Wild punish with the rapid air kicks, driving him into the corner.
And that was the jump C that I was talking about, because that move is super active. So you just don't know if you're not anti-airing it consistently or just either defending against it properly. Snackcakes will just be pressing that button on your face constantly.
Nice usage of the rev blow to negate the stagger potential with the soccer balls. Salvatore just spamming the air spirals. Nice counter hit opportunity with the levitate, but doesn't go into a full combo. Nice anti-air with the wild punish on the air soccer ball here. We see Ronaldo just keep on using those overheads over and over again, but Salvatore getting that side switch hit in. A nice cross up coming out from Ronaldo. Nice meter burn in order to get the soccer ball set up. Blocking on the low. Now we get the cross up with the grab. Keeping on the side switch, tries the anti-air with the soccer ball. Nice wild punish coming out. Salvatore's on a pixel of health left. We see the soccer ball. Nice low sweep without using the soccer ball to close out that round.
And finally, Aoki kind of just slowly understanding Snackcakes pacing, was able to dribble with that low after, you know, a bunch of shenanigans. But Snackcakes right now popping the red line gear super early. Totally understandable. See if you can try and get Aoki out of that SPG range. It's going to be very close, but hey, like 50% health gone, 0 gauge on your bar, so got a lot of ways to spend that red meter.
But just spamming out those air moves. Nice usage of the jump over after the fact, but Salvatore closing it out. Snackcakes taking it, game number 1 in the battle of the DLC characters.
Absolutely.
In the guest characters, I should say, not DLC.
I mean, yes, DLC, they might as well feel that way, because like I said, these guys come super weird compared to the rest of the Fatal Fury cast. Right now, Snackcakes, again, trying to start that offense with that jump C, as well as being a little bit cheeky with the bar D as well, but Aoki is going to grab Snackcakes out of their ref blow. Unfortunately, a big cross-up is going to put Aoki back into the corner.
Nice usage of the overheads to get himself out. Just pressuring with the single usage strings here. Nice low punish into the rapid kick super, getting him not quite out of SPG range. Nice perfect block. Tries to use the red blow. Uses the red blow twice in a row to get him out. Nice counter hit to counter the levitate. Blocking here. Nice guard cancel immediately at the end of the rapid kick chain to get that guaranteed punish. Anti-air takes it. Round number 1 for Aoki. Starting off round number 2, let's see if we can see a little bit more mix-up opportunity with the soccer balls. Starting off with a Salvatore slide.
Snackcakes struggling a little bit to get something started, but a lot of just, again, aerial approaches. Aoki not respecting the rev blow surprisingly, but still finding, you know, where Snackcakes is able to cross up with that JC, as now back onto the offense, has that red line super, and is gonna spend it right now. Gonna be close to killing, but the more important thing is that rev meter is gonna be going back to 0. So, SNK, I know you're watching. I gotta hit you with one of these. Wait for it. Back to the match. Quick fireball Aoki, but Snackcakes not gonna fall for it. Gonna try and cheat you with that JD again, but yeah, punish that on the landing. Aoki gonna type set 1 apiece.
We're seeing a lot of this match just overall being very scrappy, not a lot of long combos coming in here and there, but when you do see it, they do hurt a lot. Starting up round number 2, both players taking off a little bit of light, but Ronaldo having the advantage, getting Salvatore out of that early SPG range, responding with a throw on the side switch. Nice counter hit. We do see that full combo coming out. Nice soccer ball mix-up setup. Red blow blocking the first part, but not the second part with the cross-up. That's going to make it so that Aoki takes round number 1 in game number 3.
But wow, air rebel for the round option is an absolutely insane choice. Aoki responding with the shenanigans with just a wake-up super of his own. He tries to get the pressure keeps on going, but Snackcakes finding that far C.
Yeah, responding, starting off with that, starting off the combo with that double fist pump. Wild punish with the low again into the rapid kick super, not getting Ronaldo out of SPG range. Using that red blow while he can still use it at the last second. Nice red blow usage again. Here comes it again, twice in a row. Here comes the setup. Jumps over the rapid kick super. Does the command walk up in order to wild punish that from the back. And Aoki keeping himself in the game 2-1 against Snackcakes.
Absolutely, and Aoki finally finding that rhythm that he needs to get all around of Snackcakes shenanigans. So let's see if Snackcakes can try, be a little bit less crazy with the offense, trying to slow it down, find a lot of cleaner hits instead of just kind of going for these random JC and JD approaches.
This is how we do it.
Tries to use the overhead, but Salvatore responds in kind with a command grab. Both Salvatore backing up a little bit. Nice slide here. Nice grab coming out from Ronaldo. Nice counter hit on the low, driving Salvatore into the corner. However, he does a command roll in order to avoid the soccer ball mix-up. Counter hits coming out from Ronaldo. Salvatore keeping him in the corner with the meter burn and the rapid kicks in the air. Tries to do it once, gets it on the second time. Whiffs the grab, no counter punish though. Uses the red blow twice in a row to get out of the corner for Ronaldo. Red blow again for a third time. Nice wall punish with the DP. Tries to use soccer ball for a low fireball here. Both players just using air to air here.
Yeah, Snackcakes trying to find one clean hit on Aoki. Aoki just kind of running around knowing that he kind of has that ability to do so, but yeah, getting another round, putting himself in that guaranteed victory point. He gets a round started once again, but again, Snackcakes is kind of going crazy with these aerial approaches, and the rev blow to stop Aoki, kind of strange that he's just kind of giving him full screen after the knockdown.
We're still out here with Salvatore spamming the air moves, but spamming eventually does get you punished with a little 20% combo here. Immediately after that, Ronaldo comes in once again, ending it with the super, taking it, solidifying Aoki's position 3-1 against Snackcakes.
Absolutely, and again, I feel like it's just Snackcakes not really knowing how to play when people figure out his rhythm with all like these kind of crazy JCs and JDs. Like the moment that Aoki does respect all these options, Snackcakes just feels very lost on how to open someone up.
Nice meter burn soccer ball to end the combo there. Ronaldo goes in with a counter hit. Double counter hit with the soccer ball on the mix-up. Salvatore caught spamming in the corner, just trying to get any sort of move to get him out, interrupting the combo chain, but it doesn't work with the plus frames from the soccer ball. Ronaldo, one round up in the final game.
Rev blow, round start, another rev blow. Snackcakes trying to just steal an opening command from Aoki. Aoki not giving him the chance. Quite getting the full confirm off the counter hit, but there we go. Keep the pressure up.
Spamming the overheads just works out normally. We've seen a bunch of counter hit situation coming in, and there you have it. Aoki on the predicting that the opponent is going to roll away from you after your combo ender. But here we go, starting off the game here. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I never said I was making predictions anymore, but we're gonna do a prediction anyways. I'm gonna say immediate start off, just a counter hit into Preecha Rekka. That's what I think.
It's a very bold claiming, but obviously you never know what's gonna happen. Let's see how start it off.
Okay. Nice little jump here and there. Nice cross-up opportunity. But Preecha responding with the crouch punch, ending it with a meter burn record combo here. Pushing her back into the corner with another one. Almost bringing her into SVG range. But Preecha is now in overheat. We're going to see how much damage she can do. Getting it halfway to death. Responding. Here's the counter hit off of the DP. But Preecha responds with a counter hit grab in the corner with the side switch to end round number 1.
Yeah, very unfortunate button to press on for that DP punish. MegaDark being able to flip out of the jab spam, but yeah, cleaning up right away. Another EX Rekka is straight into the corner that Hotaru goes to. Another spending rev immediately, not even thinking about burning out. He's gonna try and end it right now. Has level 1 on deck as well, and doesn't need the bar as MegaDarkBean gets a very quick game 1.
Ending the round on 99% rev meter is actually a Giga Chad play there. Realizing that, hey, even if I don't kill for some miraculous reason, I'm fine. I know my meter usage. starting off game number 2, MegaDarkBean up 1-0 against ExoStormer. Preecha just going in with those jump attacks against Hotaru, driving her back into the corner. Hotaru responding by blocking the slow coming out, but plus frames, hot spamming, trying to get out of that, interrupting the chain. Nice overhead again, responding with the low afterwards, confirming the chain. Nearly perfect round coming out from MegaDarkBean.
Absolutely, and it just feels like that ExoStormer doesn't really know how to just kind of stuff the pressure, whether it be just going for the light DP or any sort of jab interrupts.
Nice super go from Hotaru, nice DP to react to the jump attack. Nice rev blow, using the armor here from Preecha. Preecha just doing her normal thing once again, driving Hotaru back into the corner. Mix up here is using the overhead, chain into the low, using more rev meter again. Triggering her into an overheat state, but it's not going to matter because level 1 super unfortunately will not kill. Responding with the overhead again. We've got to block those overheads. MegaDarkBean taking it 2-0.
Yeah, and ExoStormer just being really scared on defense. Not again, part of it is just not recognizing overhead is coming, but also not even trying to go for the light DP as just kind of like a please get off of me option. Like yes, you do put yourself at risk of it being blocked, but sometimes you just gotta let it rip just to stop the bleeding here.
Well, we see a nice little cross-up opportunity here with Preecha ending the combo with the rev blow in the air, creating more pressure. And just the amount of mix-ups that Preecha's doing here with the lows and the overheads always goes from the overhead into the low, and whether or not the overhead is blocked, the low always connects.
Get ready.
Yeah, ExoStormer slowly starting to block all these overheads here and there. Does get a small target combo. Just trying to play more of a zoning game, but MegaDarkBean too close as another counter hit starter is going to send Exo right into the corner.
This little extended combo. Nice invincible DP coming up from Hotaru. Backing up a little bit, using fireballs for some spacing. Nice counter hit. Ooh, unfortunately an overhead counter hit from Preecha using that jump in. Hotaru now in SPG. Let's see if she takes advantage of using the armor. Nice counter hit cross up. That's going to seal the deal, making Preecha 3-0 against ExoStormer's Hotaru.
Yeah, and a lot of it is just Preecha just getting a lot of reads on Exo just kind of being scared on the defense or just trying to mash out. And I'm very happy to see Exo trying to use that light DP to stop something, but a lot of it is that like I feel like ExoStormer really wants to play the fireball game, but he keeps on sending these fireballs at a range too close that MegaDarkBean is able to just jump in whenever they feel like it.
Preecha immediately going into overheat. Reversal, unfortunately, does not work out for Hotaru. Hotaru just staying in the corner. Nice just defend into a fireball for counter hit. Commander running out of the corner, trying to create space. Blocking the overhead. Not blocking the overhead, I should say, with the counter hit. Just trying to do something, anything here to get Preecha off of her.
Round 2.
Absolutely, and MegaDarkBean just on a train right now, trying to go for their 4th round uncontested, but unfortunate combo drop on ExoStormer's side. MegaDarkBean, okay, small drop, ExoStormer trying to get something started, but another punish counter is gonna let MegaDarkBean get Hotaru all the way into the corner. Spend that level 1 as well. One more touch will do it, and there it is. We are going to game 5. MegaDarkBean trying to keep the perfect round count alive.
And yeah, we did see one perfect game coming out, just showing the absolute dominance of how this player operates Preecha in a very aggressive manner, electing to use that rev meter, rev blow, I should say, at the first 33% of her health. Preecha starting off with the meter burn on the Rekka. We see it count perfect block at first, but uses it a second time, trying to jump over the chain low. Works at first, but Preecha responds by just throwing out a quick jab just to confirm her jumping there. Nice, finally using the red blow in order to get out of the corner, but Preecha using the red blow herself. Nice counter hit, not a full punish though.
Yeah, unfortunate combo drop, but 2-on-4P does not get punished. but the jump in C is gonna be good enough for MegaDarkBean to get one more round. Can he complete this 5-0 no round drop game?
Surely looking like it. Starting off, Preecha getting that crouch jab into the counter hit situation. We just got to see Hotaru play a little bit more defensively, try to figure out what moves. Oh, interrupting the reversal with the super. I forgot that was even possible.
Yeah, some supers are going to be invincible. Not all of them are made equally, but MegaDarkBean gonna waste some time, but just gonna send out with a message. This red line here is going to give MegaDarkBean the 5. Hokutomaru is just a weird character to kind of deal with. Very much just wants to kind of be in your face, and very hard to just find the gaps in his offense. So I'm gonna be very curious to see how ExoStormer will try and find something. But again, it's the 5-0 game they want to play, but TECB, you know, we just saw EXO on screen, so TECB already having that game plan formed.
Nice
Fortunately gets swept out of his troubles as EXO trying to figure out if he can keep that offense going.
Yep. Hokutomaru just using the meter burn upper rise here. Nice red blow coming up from Hotaru, trying to get counter pressure with the double arm 2 source move. Nice teleport in with wild punish, but not able to confirm it into any combo. Just defends the fireball, catching Hokutomaru out with a low sweep. Trying to respond with the fireball for more zoning, but Hokutomaru responds with a teleport to seal the deal in round number 1.
Round 2. Get ready.
Again, TECB just kind of letting that teleport rock like crazy, but big rev flow into that hit combo as well. Gonna give TECB a lot of damage to work with. Almost 50% on EXO's name, but big throw. It's gonna mean that one more combo should do it for TECB.
See a grab, side switch here, bringing Hotaru into SPG. Using the counter hits, trying to use the red blood to get out, but he uses the red line super at the end of the block string just to get that confirm afterwards. Ending the game 1-0 for TECB's favor. Oh, no, not TECB. Yeah.
Really liking the use of jab, just kind of like make the hit confirm and the buffer into that red line super a lot easier to do. And it's one of the things that like you kind of don't think about doing until like the situation has shown itself a lot more. So yeah, good recognition on TECB's side.
Starting off game number 2, Hotaru trying to create a little bit of space in the close range, but not able to do so as Hokutomaru just gives the counter pressure. Nice slow-mo wild punish, but not getting the full confirm hit. Just throwing out another wild punish at this point. We're converting combos after failed combos.
Teleport coming in. Fortunately, isn't able to get the combo off the counter hit, but hey, throw is going to be looking pretty nice, and the triple shuriken shot is going to be good enough for that perfect.
Multiple people tonight throwing out perfect rounds here, left and right. Starting off round number 2 in game number 2. Hokutomaru trying to create that same pressure in the close range, but Hotaru creating a little bit of space with counter jabbing. Nice air-to-air. Air to anti-air response from Hotaru. Nice grab to counter the teleport. Counter hit on the crouch jab in order to stop the offense, but Hotaru responding in the corner. Nice counter hit on the rising kick in order to start a combo. Drops it with the air projectiles, however. Hotaru giving herself a little bit of space out of the combo. Perfect blocks the cross up, but side switch back into the corner with the grab, and here comes that counter hit combo.
Really good. Doesn't spend super for the guaranteed kill. Definitely a choice on TECB's side as EXO gonna find that rebel to get out of the way. Oh no, EXO doesn't jump in to try and punish that super. Still alive though, rebel is blocked. And not gonna get that crumple state. Gonna be one more touch, he'll do it, and I respect it. 100% respectable, but TECB was just ready for it.
Yeah, blocking that DP in the corner. TECB going up 2-0 against ExoStormer in game number 2. Starting off game number 3. Let's see if Hotaru can get a little bit more on the offense here against Hokutomaru. Hokutomaru deciding to become a zoner for today, eventually closing the gap with the wild punish, driving Hotaru back into the corner.
A little bit weird round start, but hey, EXO is able to get out of there. But TECB getting back, taking center stage. being weird with how they want to position themselves on stage. Doesn't punish that fireball, but counter hit starter should be relatively easy kill with so much rev gauge on their side. And there is a big kill coming up from TECB, working on that guaranteed 3-0 victory for the ELO.
Get ready.
Starting off round number 2 in game number 3, we see Hokutomaru going into the air, originally deciding to just remain on the ground for the combo string, ending with the fireball super. Nice counter hit with the spin kick, bringing Hotaru into SPG, but we're going to see if we can get enough damage on the combo here to get her dead. Nope, decides not to end it. Uses the rev blow, though, to guarantee the death, because he just knows Hotaru is going to counter hit. We see an easy 3-0 coming out from TECB.
And just kind of using that double rev blow at the end, guaranteed the round, is kind of huge because we haven't been seeing TECB abuse rev blow that much. But right now, he's looking really hot for this round start, taking 40%, and another starter is going to be forcing EXO into that SPG range.
Okay, rev blow being countered by the grab. See Hotaru using a few basic jabs and kicks to get out of the corner, but Hokutomaru just decides, you know what, I'm just gonna rev blow and it's gonna work. And it did work, giving him the first round.
I mean, it's definitely a good way to just kind of guarantee victory with how TECB has been playing right now. But oh my god, another big starter coming up from TECB. Pressure is going on as EXO trying to find something. Not playing the zoning game surprisingly now.
She does manage to get a crouching jab in, but side switch wild punish after he jumps over the fireball. Crawling out that red line super, that's gonna do it for game number 4 on the connection with level 3. And Hotaru needs to change something, trying to get one last round in, trying to be more aggressive maybe, trying to manage the plus frames, just playing a little bit more defensively, being more reactive, anything here just to get one game on the board.
I thought we want to see them experiment a little bit with the rev guard. You know, get Hokutomaru just a little bit out of there. But again, TECB hasn't been getting a lot of these cross-ups on the round start so consistently, and another low poke into a big combo. Oh, this is looking like a 3-touch game with the way that TECB has been playing right now.
Bringing her into SPG range, not quite finishing the combo, but it doesn't matter because he's just going to throw out a low kick anyways, not electing to finish the combo here. Hotaru uses SPG to get out, interrupts the teleport with the fireball, tries to run up, go for the jab, crouching jab, but he does perfect block it, responding with a counter hit of his own, using the plus frame advantage. We see possibly the last round of the night.
Yeah, right now, TECB trying to spend a good amount of meter right now. Meter conscious as he does go for that drill break. Not quite enough to get that level 2, but still looking really good right now. When Clean will do it, and the throw is going to make it a lot easier. And calling out the rev blow with the throw, ending out tonight's set with a perfect game.